fiercest strikers on the planet collide. Two elite phenoms clash in a Muay Thai showdown. Former flyweight Muay Thai world champion Jonathan Haggerty begins his road back to the belt, facing off with one of the hottest strikers in one super series, Taiki Naito. The Japanese warrior has world title hopes of his own and is determined to gate crash the rankings. And four-time kickboxing world champion Nikki Holtzkin is on a mission for another shot at one championship gold. He first needs to overcome the surging Australian, Elliot Compton. One championship, Big Bang 2, starts now.
From stunning Singapore, broadcast to over 150 countries, welcome to One Championship Big Bang 2! Michael Chavello, Mitch Chilson with you. So many world champions on the One Championship roster, many of them in the house in Singapore tonight, including in our main event. Former world champion Jonathan Haggerty takes on Taiki Naito in a One Super Series Muay Thai clash of contrasting styles.
Jonathan Haggerty brings the fire every single time he sets foot inside the circle, and it comes from his exceptional timing. Jonathan Haggerty puts fire into every single one of his shots. His teeps and elbows are absolutely brilliant. He consistently pushes forward looking for that KO, but to do so, he will need to stop the accuracy of Taiki Naito. Taiki Naito is able to find the target on a moving opponent, and once he does, he will sit you down. His speed creates power, and he is always looking for the KO.
The co-main event tonight's gonna make us roar in Singapore. It's the return of the legend, Nikki Holtzkin, in a must-win crossroads match against Australia's Elliot Compton. Holtzkin's done it all. Can he keep doing it?
The multi-time world champion is gonna put his power on display. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 46 knockouts, and he says that he will get another one tonight. Nikki Holtzkin has power in his hands. He hunts his opponents down until they crumble.
The rest of tonight's card is stacked from top to tail. I'm looking forward to seeing the K1 superstar, the Bone Crusher, Errol Zimmerman, in his One Super Series debut. It's One Big Bang 2. Let's get to the action. It's a mixed martial arts bout set for 3 by 5-minute rounds as Ali Muhammad takes on the tough Chinese athlete Chen Ray.
Representing China, the Ghost, Chen Ray.
No wasting time for the Ghost to make his way to the circle. Chen Ray brings in a magnificent record with 89% winning rate. The 24-year-old out of Chengdu, China, brings that aggressive striking style dragon.
Yeah, Chen Ray has appeared in Big Bang 2, and Chen Ray was very excited earlier this week when he told me that he wants to stand and bang with Ali Muhammad. He really appreciates the style of striking that Ali Muhammad brings into the circle, and he says he's excited to sit there and showcase his newfound skills. He said he spent a lot of time working on his boxing, but he knew that in his last matchup, he kind of got exposed. His ground game and his wrestling were exposed, and he says that he kind of ironed that out, and he spent a lot of time working on those wrestling skills, especially the ability to stop the takedown. He knows that Ali Mohammed is a big kicker, so he wants to counter those kicks. He wants to block and then come right back. We're gonna go to global rules set on this one, ladies and gentlemen. That's 3 5-minute rounds. And we're gonna do bout judged in its entirety, not round by round. And it's really interesting because Ali Mohammed wants to be very aggressive and Chen Ray wants to come right at it. So I think we are in for fireworks, ladies and gentlemen.
Representing Iran, Ali Mohammed.
The Iranian Ali Mohammed makes his way to the circle. So happy to be here, the man with an extensive Muay Thai record as well as the mixed martial arts record. But a very good sprawl on him to avoid the takedowns. The striking's superb. The knockout power is there in heaps.
Yeah, that knockout power. That matchup on Rich Franklin's One Warrior Series was the one. As his opponent was getting up, Ali launched a beautiful kick/knee, caught his opponent. The timing on that move was absolutely exceptional. Moti is a high-level striker, and he has spent the last 6 years training at Tiger Muay Thai. But because of the current situation, he had to go back to Iran, and he said that he got to work on his wrestling. You know Iran is full of some of the world's greatest wrestlers, Michael Chavello, and he got to work with the national team. He says he was put on his back, stuffing takedowns, working on his grind every single day, and he is really pumped to go out here and put on a show in his One Championship debut.
12-2 Muay Thai record, went 8-1 as an amateur in mixed martial arts. But what was impressive, 8 finishes, including wins over one vets, Pitsada Kong Sir Chai and Eddie Kalai. If this man is having a good night, he can drop anybody. And you know he wants to drop Chen Ray tonight. With that improved wrestling honed in Tehran, can Ali Mohammed produce the goods here at One Big Bang 2? If it goes to ground, he's active off his back. Has competed all over the world. The big occasion does not faze Ali Mohammed. He's inside the circle. It's a mixed martial arts contest set for 3 by 5 at bantamweight. Both men stand at 170. Both are strikers in their backgrounds. 5 years the older Mohammed. Let's go to Dom Lau.
And now, we begin with 3 rounds of 5 minutes in a One Championship Bantamweight Mixed Martial Arts Contest. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is the One Jakarta Tournament Champion, standing at 170 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 8 wins and only 1 loss. Training out of Chengdu Ashura Fight Club, representing China. Stepping into action is the Ghost, Chen Ray. And introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he is an OWS contract winner, standing at 170 centimeters tall, training out of Team Envisage, representing Iran. Get ready for Ali Mohammed. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Mohammed Sulaiman.
Gentlemen, come to the center, please. You both know the rules, right? Let's keep this clean, keep this active. Okay, obey my instruction at all time. Touch glove if you want and back to your corner.
Ali Mohammed of Iran, looking absolutely pumped for this one against China's Chen Ray. Both men with knockout power.
Judge.
Both
Judge.
are strikers.
Judge. Judge, time.
Chen Ray is known as the Ghost. Will Ali Mohammed be his Peter Venkman? Outside thigh kick early on from the Iranian. Looks to the inside thigh as Chen Ray. Big outside leg kick again from Ali Mohammed. Checks the low kick there as Chen Ray. Jab two from the Chinese athlete. High up on the balls of his feet, the Iranian. Cracks the outside leg, then goes to the head. Looking in superb condition too is Ali. Bulging biceps and those tapeworms going through the deltoids. High punt kick there from Ali. Circles off clockwise. You can see Chen Ray having a few problems just trying to corner him here and close down the movement.
Yeah, Chen Ray's got to close that distance. He's got to get out, away from the kicks of Ali Mohammed. These kicks are coming at a thunderous pace. And ladies and gentlemen, pay very close attention because these kicks are thunderous. They are echoing and reverberating throughout the arena right now. Chen Ray needs to put hands on Ali.
High kick again, going for the headache maker, Ali Mohammed. Round kick there. Stiff right hand, best punch of the match so far from Chen Ray. Checks a low kick to Ali.
That's what Chen Ray needs to do. He needs to counter those kicks because those kicks are just going to keep coming. I like that front, I like that push kick too that Ali's throwing off of his rear leg. But that right hand to Chen Ray, especially there, that's when he needs to capitalize.
Oh, beautiful right hand again. Smack bang to the orbital of the Iranian.
Chen Ray needs to keep Ali moving back because when Ali's standing in the middle of that circle, oh, there he is.
Again. There's the right hand. Good night, Irene. The Ghost ghosted him in one round. He made Ali Mohammed disappear.
Wow. Chen Ray's got that hammer in his right hand. That was beautiful. The minute he had Ali starting to back up, he sensed it. He could feel it inside his bones. And he went after Ali because Ali was unloading some baseball bat-like kicks. You can see clipping him on the top of the head. Ali goes down and Chen Ray jumps all over him. Ali questioning the stoppage, but I think he was hurt. Look at that. Wobbled him. Ali goes down. Chen Ray jumps all over him, and the referee jumps in to save the day. Look at that. I think he hit him with his bicep right there.
It was an overhand bicep. They got him on top of the head. That was the beginning of the end. The hammer fist strike there as referee Mohammed Suleiman dove in. Good refereeing. And Chen Ray, first round finish of Ali Mohammed. That is huge for Chen Ray. That record now goes to a superb 9 wins, 90% finishing rate.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Mohammed Sulaiman, has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 56 seconds in the first round. For your winner, by way of technical knockout, Chen Ray!
That's a huge win for Chen Ray, a big win for China in Singapore tonight. The Ghost winner by TKO. It took only 1 round. Folks, stick around because plenty more action coming your way on One Championship Big Bang 2. We're coming up next. It should be an absolute rip snorter as Aguilan Tani takes on Tyler Maguire when we return shortly to the Singapore Indoor Stadium.
match made in heaven. Jonathan Haggerty, the former world champion, is all about timing.
The big kibosh!
Now I'm excited to get back into the cage again and get my title back.
NAITO is knocking on the door of the top 5.
そうですね、ワンの中でも一番今回が正直勝負の試合かなと思ってます。
Welcome back to stunning Singapore. Once again, the setting for a night of incredible martial arts action. It's one championship, Big Bang 2. We're coming up next. It's a mixed martial arts contest set for 3x5 at welterweight, as Agilan Tani takes on Tyler Maguire in a battle of the wrestlers.
Representing the United States of America, Tyler Maguire.
The former staff sergeant in the American military makes yet another appearance in the One Championship circle. Tyler Maguire, who arrived at One with an undefeated record, came in and started taking people down in a big way, Dragon.
All-American Tyler Maguire, I think he needs a nickname. I like that one. I wasn't gonna call him Universal Soldier, but I thought All-American would be a little bit better. Tyler Maguire is a beast, ladies and gentlemen. He's been away from the circle for a bit, but he's been active in the military. This guy is a fine-tuned specimen that really does it all. He is an extremely nice guy. He has a great heart, but more than that, this guy is a beast when he enters the circle. He's got serious takedown ability. He's got good striking. And he says that he learned a lot from his matchup with Kadasam. You know, he had a crack at the title, but now he wants nothing more than to get back into that title hunt. And he says that Agilan Tani is really the next step in his process. And Tyler Maguire needs to be very careful with Agilan Tani, because Tani has showcased so many more skills, and Tyler Maguire says he wants to put that to rest.
Representing Malaysia, Agilan Alligator Tani.
25-year-old Malaysian Agalan Chani is one of the most inspirational stories in the martial arts world. Raised by his father in a rough area of central Kuala Lumpur, he was bullied as a teenager for being obese when he weighed 139 kilograms. Turned his life around through the martial arts, went all the way to a world title tilt. Did it, Mitch, by tapping opponents out.
Yeah, Tani's got some serious submission skills. He loves to get in tight. He uses his boxing to close the distance, take you down, and then finish you. He's racked up all sorts of submissions. He is a very active competitor and quite possibly one of the most famous mixed martial artists in all of Malaysia. People love this guy.
Oh, no doubt. You walk down the streets of KL with Agalan Tani by your side and people flock to him. Kids come up to you for photos. They say, hey, grab my camera, take a photo of me and Agalan Tani. Old women, old men, young men, doesn't matter what age, they flock to Agalan and the streets of KL.
It's because of his skills, too. He's a very personable guy. I was like the battle of the nice guys, Maguire versus Tani. But Tani says that he's okay to be the bad guy in this matchup. He wants to be the villain. He wants to go out there and spoil the party, and he wants to showcase a lot of the skills that he's been working on during his time away.
This one is going to be a ripper. And what sportsmanship already. It's a mixed martial arts contest at welterweight, set for 3x5 between two men who have both challenged for the world title in the past. Let's go to Tom Lau.
And now, this match is 3 rounds of 5 minutes in a one championship welterweight mixed martial arts contest. This match is presented to you by Food Panda. Food and more delivered. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is an American mixed martial arts champion, standing at 180 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 11 wins and only 1 loss. Representing the United States of America, introducing Tyler Maguire. And introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he is a Malaysian MMA tournament champion, standing at 175 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 11 wins and 4 losses. Training out of Blueprint Martial Arts and Sanford MMA, representing Malaysia, introducing Aguilan Alligator Tani. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Mohammed Sulaiman.
Gentlemen, come to the center, please. Both of you know the rules, all right? Keep it clean, keep it active, all right? Obey my instruction at all time. Touch glove back to your corner.
Mohammed Sulaiman with the final instructions. This one from inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium. One championship, Big Bang 2. Two men who were formerly the #1s in the world, both in different stages.
Time.
Agalan Tani vied for the world title unsuccessfully against Ben Askren. Tyler Maguire was unsuccessful in his attempt against Sebastian Katastar. How they would both like to be back on top of this division for a crack at the current world champion, Cameron Abasov. Nice lead in the midsection early on from Maguire. Can he effect a takedown here? Agalan stays vertical.
This is very interesting, this first clinch situation that happens here. Both these guys are known as takedown specialists, so this is really going to tell us a lot how this is going to play out. I do like the boxing that Tani has showcased. In his matchup against Akiyama, we got to see Tani really put together some high-level boxing. So I'll be interested to see how this plays out if this thing does stay on the feet.
Knees there from Agalan Tani.
Oh, nice little takedown there. You could see once Tyler Maguire was able to lock up those hands, he was able to get the takedown. But Tani's good at this guillotine, but you can see how Tyler Maguire immediately jumps over to the side of the legs there. Now he's in side control. Tani's got to let go of this and start pushing away and work his way back up. Hard to finish from this position, but Tani's got a good squeeze, though.
Agalan Tani trying to finish, 110 gone in the first round, set for 3. Side control for Maguire, but not in control at the moment. Throws a knee up to the side of the head there.
Nice little knee, though. That knee made Tani release the grip and give Tyler better control here. Now Tyler's inside control, but you can see Tani's trying to take his left leg and squeeze it in. But Tyler looks like he's trying to triangle the legs and work his way up. Oh, good job by Tani to get back up to his feet, though.
Maguire out of that predicament on the ground. Chance of the elbows here, perhaps. Maybe more knees. Look to drop down and change levels to Tyler Maguire.
But Tani was able to utilize those underhooks to keep Tyler from dropping down. That's good wrestling, and Tani's so strong. He turns Tyler Maguire around, presses him up against that wall. Drops down. He gets the legs now. Let's see what Tani can do with it.
Aguilan threads a hook into right hand from Tyler. Back to center circle here. Under 3 minutes remaining in the first. High kick upends Tyler Maguire. Aguilan Tani couldn't capitalize. Intriguing contest so far in a welterweight battle. Overhand right was telegraphed by Tyler Maguire. Looking for a takedown. Couldn't enact it. Back to their feet now.
Man,
now gets Aguilan Tani on his back again. Side control for the American.
Maguire is strong in that clinch position. To handle Tani like that, that's saying something. Just how physically strong Maguire is.
Mitch, you've mentioned the strength of both men. Who has the upper hand in the strength? Who do you give it to?
Man, just by these clinch situations, the way that Maguire is able just to kind of out-muscle Tani, that's saying a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, these clinch situations are extremely draining. They just take so much energy away from you that, you know, this is going to be interesting to see how this match progresses because of these clinch situations. You can see Tani going to the body lock here just to keep Tyler's tight.
Half guard position, looking to posture up and land some hands, maybe drop some elbows to the jaw or to the brow of the Malaysian. Good popping right hand, body, then head goes Tyler Maguire, staying busy in this half guard position. 90 seconds remains, first of three. Back and forth contest it's been so far. Tani, who began with one on his pro debut as a 19-year-old, has spent his entire professional career at the very top in one championship.
Oh, beautiful jump over, just floated over to land in side control on Tani. Tyler Maguire is high level, ladies and gentlemen. His grappling is really putting together nicely. You can see that the U.S. Air Force is one of his sponsors. So that's actually really interesting because he's an active military member and he actually gets to train at the U.S. Air Force facility. So this guy has the availability to some of the finest facilities in all the United States.
Uppercuts on the inside there from Aguilan Tani. Drives Maguire back against the wall here. Takedown from Aguilan Tani. Position mounts him. He mounts Tyler Maguire.
That was beautifully done, how he was able to step over into mount like that off of the takedown. And he's going to give up his back. Tani loves this position. Tani is a neck hunter, but he's got 20 seconds to wrap this thing up real quick.
Let's go up to finish.
What a turn of tide for the Malaysian Aguilan Tani. This inspiring story. But I think time's against him. He won't be able to tap out Tyler Maguire.
10 seconds.
With 10 seconds remaining in the round. But a seesawing, swinging of the pendulum battle between these two fine welterweights.
Stop.
We go to the towels. Oh, Dragon, what a ripper.
That was a very important way for Tani to end that round. After being controlled a little bit in the middle chunk of that round, Tani was able to score a beautiful takedown, get on top, get the mount position, and then take the back. Let's take a look at some of these takedowns that happened over the course of this round, just constantly going after each other. Look at Maguire locking up the hands, putting Tani onto his back. This is where he was jumping over. I like this little float overs that he's doing from the half guard into side control. Here was the second takedown landed by Tyler as he was able to sit there into half guard, and then Tani getting some payback here as he reaps the leg, steps over into mount. Beautiful grappling display by these two studs.
We are ready to roll. Second round set for three. Don't forget to follow us across all your social media platforms at One Championship. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter.
Let's go.
Second of three in this welterweight contest.
This is what I want to see. Tani says this is where he was going to really start utilizing his boxing, and that's what I want to see from him. But Tyler is not giving him any space. Immediately closes the distance, doesn't want to bang with Tani, and presses him right up against that circle wall. Beautiful spin around takedown to end up on the back.
What can Tyler Maguire do with the back of the Malaysian early in the round? Tani stands, has him wrapped on like a backpack now.
Beautiful
spills over the top, and a little gut-munching knee there from Aguilar Tani just to say hello. Backs Tani up against the fence.
Good job by Maguire to work his way back from the back position, how we ended round one, to start the position there. But Tani did a beautiful job of getting him off, and now we're right back into that clinch. Look at the way Maguire's driving his head up into the chin. That's going to enable him to get a little bit better control on the posture of Tani and kind of dictate where Tani's able to go.
Overhook of the
Action red.
left arm of Tyler Maguire. Referee Mohammed Suleiman saying he wants to see plenty of action. Maguire getting the wrist control, letting go of that left wrist of Tani now. Tani trying to get an underhook there. Dragon off the left arm.
You can see they're doing a little bit of hand fight there at the bottom on the side that's far from us. And you can see how Tyler's trying to get that body lock. And once he's able to get that body lock, he has such good control. Every time Maguire is able to lock his hands, he is able to take Tani down. So Tani needs to fight those hands a little bit more, dig underhooks, and try to pry Maguire up so they're chest to chest rather than Maguire dropping down and attacking those legs and locking those hands around his body.
Go to finish.
Look at that, just driving the forearm into the throat of Tani, making it uncomfortable. Beautiful step over. Tani tried to scramble out of it. Good sprawl there.
Back onto their feet. Under 3 minutes remaining. Second of three. Short right hand from Aguilar Tani. Maguire thought about a jumping knee. Looking to breathe a little heavy now. Tyler Maguire. Southpaw stance on the American. So too Tani. It's been very humid the last few days here in Singapore with all the afternoon rain we've been having. Good short right hand and a drift away there from Tani. Maguire has been dominant in the takedown so far, as expected. What can he do on the feet here? Eats a right hand from Tani.
You can see when every time Tyler enters that pocket, Tani is touching him with that right hand. All these high energy exertion, grappling exchanges are really going to take effect as we get into the deep water here. But Tani's starting to touch him up with these hands. Tyler's got to shoot him for a takedown here.
Circles off counterclockwise, now drifts clockwise does Tyler Maguire, trying to switch up the angles on Aguilar. Aguilar controlling center circle. Goes for a head kick to Aguilar. We will see Aguilar pull out some techniques you wouldn't think of every now and then. Head kicks among them, some spinning back fists too. Likes the knees on the inside. Body shots here, but no real starch behind them from Tyler Maguire. And they press up against the wall with 80 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, you can see the way, you know, Maguire kind of strikes. He was kind of looking for that opening just so he could get inside the hands of Tani and get into that clinch. That's really where he does his best work. He's going to try to lock his hands, but this is what I was talking about, how Tani is able to dig those underhooks and pry Maguire up. But the minute Maguire locks those hands, really from anywhere, he doesn't have to be around the hips, he can be around the body. He just twists and torques you down because he is so strong.
Let's go to finish, guys.
Instructions coming from the corner of Tyler Maguire. Meanwhile, referee Mohammed Suleiman urging both combatants to stay busy as Tyler takes the back of Aguilar.
Good job to just kind of sit Tani down. This is going to enable him to get a little bit of rest, kind of stop the scrambling that's been happening where Tani is just constantly moving. Now he's going to try to get one hook in, not see if he can get the other hook in before Tani turns into him. Uh-oh, that arm's under the neck. Tyler's got a good squeeze.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh,
defense, look at that, picked it off easily. Puts him inside the full guard. Nicely done from the Malaysian Aguilar Tani. Closes down Tyler Maguire. 2 rounds in, 1 to go. Okay, Mitch, how about we take a look at both men, and how is the fuel tank reading right now?
You know, I thought that maybe we would see some just kind of fatigue on Tyler McGuire, but when he is tired, this goes to show you just how intellectual he is. The minute he started to fatigue, he immediately found his way into the clinch where he was able to rest and utilize some of that high-level grappling. Here, it'll be very important for Tyler McGuire to get that clinch, get that body lock, and get back down to the ground. Tani needs to keep his distance. He needs to utilize that big, massive head kick that he threw inside that second round, but then also just keep the distance, keep moving.
If you were trying to judge fatigue on the vision there, maybe you'd say that McGuire was breathing slightly the heavier, but both men still look like they have plenty in them for the third and final round of this welterweight contest between two former world title challengers.
Nice little opening leg kick there from Tani. See, this is what Tyler wants. He wants to get in tight. He wants to avoid the hands, but a beautiful trip there from Tani.
Came close with a high knee too, did Aguilar. Stiff right hand, nicely done from Tyler McGuire. That's more like it from the American. Shoots in low for a double leg. To no avail though, Aguilar threads the high knee, turning left hand, didn't have the starch behind it. Can hear Tyler McGuire's corner saying, beautiful work, Tyler. Encouraging. Slings the high leg kick there, does Aguilar Tani.
That was a good start to that third round. Both these guys really started to put it on. Tyler showcasing some better striking that he has in the second and first round. I'd like to see him keep that pressure on, keep his hands up a little bit tighter, but Tani's got to let those hands go. Nice little uppercut on the entry.
Tani does have 5 submissions, 3 knockouts in his career. 6 submissions and 2 knockouts for Tyler McGuire. Malaysian overhooking that left arm of the American. Wrist control also from Aguilar Tani. It is still anyone's for the taking, you feel, with 3:40 remaining in the contest. Don't forget, folks, our 3 judges circle side are scoring as an overall contest, not round by round.
See, that's what Tyler wants. Tyler wants to lock his hands, so it's really important that Tani does whatever he can to avoid McGuire from locking his hands together. That underhook is extremely important. Watch Tani keep trying to dig his arms underneath the arms of McGuire just so he has control, because once McGuire gets those hands locked, it's really difficult to stop that takedown.
Just a little wardrobe malfunction there for Aguilar Tani. Gonna tie those trunks up.
Ready? Let's go.
Mitch, if you're in the corner of the Malaysian Aguilar, what are you telling him to do in the remaining moments of this contest?
I'd like to see him utilize that jab and really start to put some pressure on McGuire with those hands. He's been landing with the right hand, but Tyler McGuire did a beautiful job of ducking under that one and then trying to answer right back. I think the scorecards might be a little bit in the favor of McGuire, but you never know, because Tani can turn the tide at a moment's notice. But this is what he has to avoid. He has to avoid this grind coming from McGuire.
Tani would love to get a shot again at Cameron Abasov. Abasov, who beat Tani back in December 2018. Beat him by the way that Tyler McGuire is now trying to. Rear naked choke. Can he slap it on here with 2:15 remaining?
Tani's got good defense here, but you can just see the power of McGuire. Now he's gonna start looking for the chokes. You can see how he has one arm underneath, and that's just gonna give him control. Now he has 2 arms underneath, and one arm just came over, and now he's starting to look for the choke. Tani's gotta fight that hand.
This could be trouble for Aguilar Tani.
As long as one arm is underneath the arm of Tani, it's gonna give him space. But watch McGuire try to take his left arm and pull it out from underneath Tani's arm, and then he'll be able to get that choke. But right now you can see Tani trying to put his back on the mat. That's a good strategy by Tani to avoid the choke.
McGuire's going to try and flatten him out. There he goes. 1:30 remains now. It's survival mode for Aguilar Tani.
Oh, look at that. He used his other arm to pry the arm off, but Tani smart, goes flat to his back. McGuire's going to try to handcuff that arm behind him. Look at that. Now he can open up for some ground and pound. He's got 1 minute to try to finish here. Tani's going to be tough to finish, though. Tani's got really good defense. But look at this. See how he has this arm trapped? So he has his right arm around the arm of Tani's, and it's coming around his neck. Beautiful job by Tani to escape that. But Maguire's just not giving him any room. Look at that. Now his arm's coming back under the neck. It's going to be so tough because they're also really slippery. So it's going to be really hard to get a good hold on somebody.
There was some very good back and forth in the opening 2 rounds, but it's been mostly dominance from Tyler Maguire here in the third. Somehow Tani's going to find a way to turn the tide. As Tyler takes his back, it looks to flatten him out. 25 seconds to go now. The American in complete control. You can sign the pink slips. You can sign the ownership papers. Can Tyler tap out Tani in the final stages? Aguilan surviving. It looks like we'll go down to the judges here in Singapore for this one.
10 seconds left.
Final attempt at a sub from Tyler Maguire. Tani survives yet again. Another escape from the Malaysian. And we are going to our 3 judges.
Wow, what a performance by Tyler Maguire. He was just all over Tani right from jump. As soon as that opening bell round, Tyler Maguire started to put it on Tani. Just constant. What a high-level matchup. Lots of grappling going on in this one. Lots of the clinch. And you would think Tyler would fatigue, but man, that boy is conditioned. Just ragdolling Tani. And you've seen Tani in the past do this to countless opponents. And to have it done to himself really says a lot about the grappling ability of Tyler Maguire.
How do you score it, folks? Wherever you're watching around the world, we hope you're enjoying One Championship Big Bang 2 from Singapore Indoor Stadium. Make sure to follow us across all your social media platforms at One Championship on Instagram and, of course, on TikTok. Let's go to Tom Lau and find out our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have called this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision from the blue corner, Tyler Maguire.
A dominant third round seals the deal for the American Tyler Maguire. A brave effort nonetheless from Aguilan Tani, but Maguire is back in the winner's circle. Shortly, Mitch Chilson's going to have a word with our winner, Tyler Maguire, who has his sights set on getting in that top 5 in the welterweight division and getting another world title crack. Okay, here's the Dragon with Tyler Maguire.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, Tyler Maguire. Tyler, you told me earlier this week that you knew this was going to be a grind. It seemed like you were fatiguing there in the second, but you came back so strong in the third. Did you anticipate a matchup like this?
Yeah, I knew he was going to be hard to put away. I mean, the dude has the most heart on the roster. So in the second, you know, we had it was a shorter warm-up than we wanted, but you know, with this worldwide pandemic, he's dealing with the same things I am. So on the advice of my corner, you suck it up and you get it done.
Now, here you are taking him down repeatedly, really showcasing high-level grappling, and your conditioning was on point. What adjustments did you make during your time away to really come out with a performance like that?
You know, the last fight was Sebastian. I had a confidence in my striking, but I didn't. It wasn't where I wanted to be. And even though I got dropped at the end, it still gave me more confidence. And I realized I had to be more of a threat with my hands. And then it's actually less energy for takedowns. Sorry.
Hey, man, very impressive performance. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Tyler Maguire.
Hey, one thing. I know everybody talks about MMA math. I beat Sapo. Avasov lost to Sapo. I lost to Sebastian. Avasov beat Sebastian. Let's see how that MMA math plays out.
Well, there you go. Tyler Maguire says, do the math. You know he wants a crack at the champion Cameron Abasov. You know he wants to earn his way to #1 position. Folks, don't forget, for those of you watching on Facebook and Twitter, it's time.